All right, look, this is recording. Dude, yesterday I recorded a 40-minute video. Dude, look at this, 40 minutes. Not shit, bro. I went over seasonal tendencies, everything, and what does it look like? It looks like a video of me just looking at fucking nothing, okay? So anyways, bro, I'm not even gonna, well, let me not even, you know what I mean? That's kind of fucking annoying. But you know what happened, and there's no way I can like magically make it record because my computer changed fucking audio. Anyways, listen, here we are. News driver for today. Today was Wednesday, 10-year bond auction. Okay, Wednesday, January 10th. All right. In terms of what happened yesterday, all right, I'll explain what my expectation was. Okay, so this is Wednesday. This is the day we're on. All right. So the first thing that I explained is let's go to the monthly. Make sure I'm here. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I marked to this low to this high, okay? Premium discount array. Anything above equilibrium is a premium, anything below is a discount. This is for discounts. So this MLB FBRO, okay? Which you can see the abbreviations here, but that's just how I remembered it. So anyways, what I was explaining is I don't currently understand how a mitigation block works in terms of a discount. Like I know what a mitigation block is, and I told myself I didn't understand it, but I'm just overthinking. I do that sometimes, so anyways, let's not make this too long because dude, I have to be up at 6 a.m., bro. Like 6 fucking a.m. I gotta wake up and I gotta donate blood, right? So I can pay my rent and shit, bro. That's really what we're doing, bro. I'm fucking donating blood. I've been up fucking just grinding, bro. 12 hours every fucking day, dude. And then I'm not fucking going to bed till like 2. You guys don't even know, bro. This shit has been keeping me the fuck up, alright? I should have been studying today, but anyways. I'm ranting. I'm fucking ranting. Okay, so here's where we're at. High. Okay. What did I say? Bullish. Bullish price action. Expecting price to continue higher because we don't have an indication to see price lower. Taking note of the fact, well, this is monthly chart. Yeah. So we can see here NQ hasn't quite caught up where ES has because NQ actually closed lower in terms of, or it hasn't closed yet. The candle's still forming, but blue candle, black candle, right? So anyways. Bullish. That's all we need to say for now. Bullish, okay? In terms of a PD array, this is a historical high, so we are above an old high. All right. Now, what I explained with a seasonal tendency is January generally has a tendency to move sideways based on 20 years of data. Usually in January, price does that. Now, that alone isn't enough, but if we pair that with the idea that we're above this high, expecting price to, consolidate, then we'll see. And we know that from expansion, consolidation, okay, from expansion, it can go consolidation, retracement, or reversal. Well, we have this whole price leg from here to here, okay, and I also have marked here, this is a monthly order block, which is the last down close before they up move, okay, so we can reasonably expect price to trade there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Those ideas are higher time frame ideas, and I'm going to have to go back through them, and that's going to be part of what I'm doing in terms of anticipatory. And what I mean by anticipatory is long-term or position trading, and that's something that's selective. So that's not something that I'll be, doing every day, but we're going to start looking for those setups now that I know the entry techniques. And I have one more video left in month 5. Then we're on month 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we're done. 6 more months, okay? So, anyways, I just keep rambling. Look, NQ, weekly, higher, bullish. These higher time frames, we still have a bullish bias because we don't have an indication of price going lower. Now, what am I noting here? Well, let me see if I can get that pulled up, actually. Let me just see if I can get it pulled up. So seasonal tendency, right, NQ. And it's pretty much the same for each. So, and what's that? Fucking I don't know if I'll be able to. All right, this is like an outdated one. That's not the future seasonality. It's actually not the one I'm talking about. Hold on. Okay, home. This is how you find it. Go and futures. Where did I find it? Oh, seasonality. Was that it? No. Hold on, I gotta find the shit. Charts. I think that's where it was. Charts, yeah. And then index futures. This was the chart. Okay, here we go. This is the chart I was referring to. NASDAQ 100 futures seasonality. Okay, so generally, this is a 20-year range. Okay, generally, here's what we see in January. The middle of January makes a high, then it creates a low in January. Okay, in terms of 20 years of data. This is the high, this is the low. Okay, so this usually happens around halfway before the midway point of the month. Now, that's not to say that, we are just saying, oh yeah, this is the end all be all, the panacea as ICT says it. But what I'm focused on here is this decline and more or less the decline or return to the low for January. Okay, so keep in mind really what we're noting here. High forms mid-January, price declines for the remainder of the month. Today is the 11th. All right. The 11th. I want you guys to think about what I just said. Where are we right now? And I did call this in a previous video. Okay, I called that I was expecting price to go to this high. I didn't say it in the last video, I said it in the one before. Okay, I said I was expecting price to move towards this because I said that traders are going to pick this high. They're going to put their stop here. There's buy stops here. And that's why we're expecting price to trade there. Okay, so now we have trade above that. Now, from here to here. Okay, this invalidates a breaker in the sense of a high, a higher high, a low, and then returning to this high. Now, just because that invalidates the breaker, we're targeting an old high. We may see a level of rejection, but also, generally speaking, this, even though it's creating a high, it's still moving sideways until we then start to see it gain traction in early February to the end of February. So my point is, now that we're moving to mid-January, I'm expecting price to trade to this high, then go to this low. Take what I'm saying. This high, this low. How about NQ? Same concept. This high to this low. Okay, that's the idea. That's on the daily. Other higher time frames, I'm bullish. This is the reason I'm bullish. Buy stops above here. I'm noting the fact that this is where a lot of traders, not even just retail, have put their stops above an old high, picking a high. And this is why you don't pick highs. And it hasn't played out yet. I can't predict the future, but watch. I'm telling you, watch. Okay. Price, in terms of this was another thing I was looking at, this void. So I expected price to maybe come up, fill in that void, and continue lower. We've gone significantly past that. In fact, it doesn't even exist on the S&P on the daily chart. Higher time frame. All right, so here we go. Start from the monthly. Or sorry, daily, same thing. Okay, don't really need to elaborate much more on that. So here we are. We're looking at this price action more defined, and in terms of the initial idea of this being a potential breaker. Okay, we had this high here, this higher high, this low, aggressive movement below that low, price returning it to it, yes. Did it return and then continue lower? Nope. What is it doing? Why is it coming up here? Well, first we're going to see maybe price creates a failure swing. Maybe it fails to take the liquidity up here. Well, that's one of our institutional swing points. So we can keep that in mind. But additionally, what rests above here now? Think about it. These highs are pretty clean. Look how clean these are. Think of traders who use generic resistance and support and resistance ideas in terms of picking a high. Okay, prices reject off this level, it's going to continue lower. They place their stop here. They believe in that. And, if it's profitable for them, that's fine. But listen, what I'm keeping in mind is price action. Here's something Larry Williams talked about in his book, and I bought it because of ICT. And it's good. I love it. Price action is unpredictable. I cannot predict where these candles are going to paint. Okay? What I can predict is, and what I can look at is data of large funds and understanding why the market is drawing to where it is. Now, ICT talks about this in terms of the IPDA, the Interbank Price Delivery Algorithm. And he talks about how price actually delivers liquidity using an algorithm. Okay, so in terms of where is liquidity in the market? Liquidity lies above old highs. Why? Because traders put their stops there, pending orders here. So price then looks to take them out. Okay, so what's the other idea? A seasonal tendency to create a high before the mid or middle of January. Generally speaking and historically, that's what it's done in the past. Now, it doesn't always follow it to a T. It's not a panacea, again, like ICT says. But the idea is that stops here. That's our bias. That's our current draw on liquidity. If it fails, well, previous low. But these lows just create more institutional buying. Goes lower, continues higher. Okay? So, that's the idea. Bullish here. Not much changes here. Bullish here. Okay? Pending orders above this high. Above this high. Okay, still expecting price to go higher. In terms of here to here, this was around equilibrium. So return to fair value, which is equilibrium in this price range. We return to it. Now in terms of the 1 hour, what do we focus on the 1 hour? We're looking at the weekly range. See the same thing. Nothing changes here. We are still trading within this range. It's the same for both. Targeting these highs for the week. Tomorrow's Thursday. And we will soon create that high. All right. So outside of that, for the NASDAQ and ES, let's go now to the 15-minute chart. And that's where I'm going to finish this off. And dude, I'm so sad that I have to... There's so much stuff I want to talk about, which I did talk about in the last video. But I'm limited on time, so it is what it is, bro. And it's very hard. I'm going to tell you guys. It's hard, but it's worth it. But it's hard to find balance with my fucking schedule. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, and I'm not trying to fucking just talk about it and make it harder than it is. It is genuinely a struggle, but I'm fucking pushing through. So anyways, patted myself on the back. Here we are. 15-minute chart. Here's today's range. Did today close higher? Yes. Why? First thing is this void. Secondary void here. Old high, old high, old high. Relative highs. Level of buy side. How about for ES? Relative highs. Level of buy side. Okay. These contracts have expired. I need to change. These are so expired, bro. Why are these still here? Anyways, I need to get those updated. I'm pretty sure for this too. But anyways, buy stops above this high. Price we can reasonably expect price to draw to that. Gravitate to that. Okay. Now in terms of PD arrays, right? Remember, mitigation block. We look for from at around equilibrium. Mitigation block. Liquidity void. Okay. After that is breaker, or in this case, bullish breaker. Okay. Fair value gap. Wait, sorry. Mitigation block, liquidity void, breaker, fair value gap, bullish order block, or bearish order block, sorry. Rejection block, and old low or high. So here. So that's the form of the PD arrays for in a premium. Okay. This high. That's an old high. But we also have these old highs. So in terms of, what are we expecting price to go back to? Well, let's see if price shows weakness. But currently, I'm keeping in mind this PD array in terms of this high, which I believe and anticipate price to trade to. Okay. So that's really all to be said for the 15-minute. The last thing to do here on the 15-minute, in fact, I think, did I change charts? I did, but I don't know why it's like that. Okay, well, anyways. Here and here. See where my phone is at. Dude, I literally just had my phone, I swear. I don't even, oh, of course, it's literally on my notebook in front of me. And here's another thing. For any trades I enter, there's no reason I'll ever enter a trade without the process-oriented thinking that ICT talked about and knowing why price is drawing to that. So we'll get into that later. Like I said, I am limited on time. Dude, I have to wake up in less than 6 hours. We'll have 5 hours of sleep. Then I'm going to work from 10 o'clock till I get home at 9:40. And to be honest, I will make a price action study tomorrow. Don't know where my energy is going to be at, though. We'll see. We'll see. Let me not even put that out there. We'll see. All right, let me just try to see if I can do this in Notion directly. I've been doing it in my notes, but it would probably be just easier to directly do it in Notion. Let's see if it will let me. Okay. The S&P. $4828.50, 3 p.m. $4786.50, 2 a.m. $16802.25, 10 a.m. $16985, 3:15 p.m. Okay, so here's what we're going to go ahead and note today. Okay, the very first thing. This created a lower low. In other words, this is a turtle soup long with the expectation that we're targeting those buy stops. Again, we have this, which I was also expecting price to rebalance. We have this up here. We also have these old highs. Those are relative highs as well. But the idea here, this creates on NQ low, lower low, takes the stops. This shows weakness to the buy side. Or it shows strength, I guess, because it's into the buy side. So regardless. All right, let's go ahead and do one last thing. Just because we can make it so easy, not even a reason not to do it. Dude, bro, come on now. I just entered a note. Oh, that's probably why. I bet it's on the wrong day. Yep, it is. Okay, here. Here. Oh, shit. Let me actually check. Okay, I did say that. Can delete that. Today closed higher, so we'll add the icon. That price closed higher. Okay, additionally, let's go back here, copy that. Look how easy, dude. Why am I not doing this? Look at that. It's just in there now. So simple. Look at that. Okay. So anyways, All right, in terms of the current expectation, just to close this off, expecting all prices to continue higher, expecting a high to form this week, and expecting price to finally continue lower, but where lower? These lows here, clean lows. Think, why are these lows clean? Why did the market produce these clean lows? I wonder if traders will put their stop below there. We're going to leave it at that. It's been 20 minutes. It's overdue. I gotta take poo. I actually have to shit right now. I'm going to go to bed. Bye.